Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Opinion Machine, the show where we talk about all things gaming. My name is Killjoy, and today we're going to be taking a look at Byleth, the newest character added to Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I've taken a bit of time to play this character because I haven't really played this character as much as I thought it was going to straight away. So I'm doing this video now. It's a little bit later than everyone else's, so the controversy or the likes and dislikes of this character, everyone knows kind of how they feel about this character at this point. Now, I've played probably more against people online than I have the actual character itself, but I wanted to give my thoughts today in this video and sort of see how I feel about the character and whatnot, and just sort of, how they fit in as another Fire Emblem character and things like that. So first off, let me say that Byleth, out of all the DLC characters that are in the Fighter Pass, feels quite... The best way to describe it is quite basic. There are no crazy gimmicks here. This is a character that just has moves. There's no bars, no comeback mechanics. You know, all the moves just happen to do things, right? So this is kind of like what you'd imagine to get in the base game. That kind of thing, really. And that's not a bad thing. That's just to say that this character isn't like Terry, who has... the comeback mechanic of being able to do super moves, or Joker with Arsene, or Hero has the random element to him. You know, you see Banjo is kind of... I suppose Byleth and Banjo are kind of similar, but Banjo does have the ability of Wonder Wing. Byleth is more like Piranha Plant in terms of DLC, in the fact that it's a character that doesn't have anything crazy, and that's not a problem. Like, that's neither here nor there. It just means that it's more like someone else you're going to play as from like the Melee or Brawl era, unlike Wii U or Ultimate. So, Byleth, what do I think? So yeah, they are quite basic. Now, I think everyone's got their opinions on Byleth being quite slow. You can see a lot of the moves come out quite slow. Whoops. Randomly got Robin. And honestly, I think... Having played against Byleth, now when I play online, I primarily play King K rules, so this is every character I fight is Duff. Byleth isn't too bad. It's just getting used to not getting hit by the side B and the down B. Like, you shouldn't be getting hit by down B, but I've seen so many people get hit by it because they're still learning it. And like other things like down air. I've not yet got hit by up B, which is nice. So that's good. But I do find myself getting hit by backwards and forward air a lot. So let's break things down to start with. Neutral game, a lot of the rapid attack as well, if I can get it to come out. I actually quite like that attack, and it's pretty fun. Also, the 3-man combo is pretty cool. In terms of tilts, I actually think that up tilt and side tilt are like Byleth's best moves. I think people will disagree with me on that, but they're just simple and they cover a lot of area. Like, anyone in front of you with this forward tilt, quite a bit of range. If I just put you to the end of this platform. So that basically, for the most part, that covers an entire platform. And based on Robin's animation, can potentially hit... I don't think you step forward. Look at that. So if Robin... Yeah, so you can get... You got a fairly decent bit of range with that. It's a good tilt. It reminds me of Ike's. Roy's one, actually. Roy's is kind of like that as well. And the same with Marth's and Lucina's. Up tilt also covers a big space. It's going to cover most of this platform. And it hits in front of you, I believe. Did I do it? Yeah. I wonder if it hits behind. Yeah. So you can combo with that, which is cool. You can do up tilt, up air, I think. Up tilt, up air, which is cool. So, to start with, I think Byleth's first... Yeah, the tilts, the forward tilt, up tilt, best moves that this character has. In my opinion, cover a lot of range. Down tilt is also a move that I really like. It is quite slow, but it also, again, has quite a bit of range. Oh, again, most of a platform, so you can space someone with this quite well. But it also allows you to combo to do this. You can, maybe you have to be a slightly higher percent, or I have to be closer, but you can combo into neutral air, so that's cool. So yeah, it's a move that pops somebody up. You can forward air them. I like down tilt. I think down tilt is a good move. It is a bit slow. You can see the wind up on that animation. I think the other tilts are a bit quicker, but Byleth isn't a fast character. That's the thing to understand, that Byleth just isn't that fast. So you do have to be kind of aware of that, especially when you do things like down smash. Look how slow that is. Ugh. You're better off using these. So, in terms of tilts, I think the tilt attacks are actually pretty good. I think if you're going to use them as a keep away tool, it's pretty good. Down tilt's going to pop them up and eventually get them onto a high enough percentage so that you can just pop up and up air. As long as they don't DI away from it. So yeah, tilt moves, great. Neutral attack, like I said, I actually quite like it. Get a good 17% out of it if they're going to be in it. They're going to DI away, obviously. What else have we got? We've got the smash attacks. I'll come to those in a minute. Air attacks. Neutral air is a good move. Has a fairly big hitbox. Can combo, which is what you want. So it's a good move. I actually like this. I use this quite a lot. It's just a good way of racking up a little bit of damage. I mean, it does about 10%. And the thing is, what I like about that is it covers generally most of me. Forward air and back air are really powerful, but they are very, very vertical. Horizontal, even. They're very, very horizontal. And they require you to be quite good at range with those. Whereas this, you can just cover. You can jump out of shield with it as well. Like that. So, shield, jump. So it's always that's a move that I actually like quite a lot myself. Oh, oops. So neutral air pretty good. Forward air and back air have range, but you need to land right at the end. See, 15% there. If I do it any closer, 10%. So you got the weak and the sour spot and the strong point. But if you do catch someone with this, it's a good way of spacing and just sort of knocking them away. Now you do want to kind of like time it. You don't want to just chuck it out straight away. So if you short hop forward air, for example, you want to like, what I like to do is kind of like jump and then do it on the way down. So this is me short hop forward airing. Oops. Way too close. Try and get the tip of this. There you go. Oh, pff, Jesus. You get the point. It's going to be one of those moves that I think takes a bit of time. Your opponent will probably run into it. There we go. Same with back air. Jump over it. Back air again works like the same as forward air, where you want to use the tip of the blade. Now back air is pretty... I think it's got slightly more range. And that does a hell of a lot of damage. And that is a move that has killed me more often than not. And a lot of time people do that and knock me into the side of there and I go flying down. And they are annoying. But again, they're not too bad to avoid and they are slightly on the slower side. And I find with back air, you want to jump backwards and do it on the way down. But it does require a bit of time. Whoop. It's one of these things that just takes practice, but it's going to be an annoying move to like land. Down air. Very, very powerful move. Spikes. Probably, it's the move I've got hit by the least. Just purely on the basis that it takes so long to come out. Look how long that comes out. If someone's hanging on the edge and you do that, it's probably going to get them. Ugh. I don't know what to think about down air, if I'm truly honest with you. Like, I don't know if it's good or not. I mean, it's going to look fucking awesome. But, like, it will break your shield, though. That's one thing I have seen is that if you're blocking... I'll see if I can get the computer to do it. Let's put them on shield. CPU behavior. Ah. Oh, balls. Okay. Well, hang on the shield. But, yeah, if they were shielding and their shield was less than most, it would... oh, nice. It would break, basically. And it's the same with down B, but we'll get to that in a minute. And then lastly, there is up air, which has a fairly large hitbox, and as you can tell, is very good for juggling. So that's going to be fun. Let's see how much damage I can rack up without him touching the ground, shall we? Oops, that was an up smash. Whoops-a-doodle. I mean, look, they're already on 80%, so you can't just... That's a move that you can't just not respect. Because you can do that. Down tilt into up air, like I said. Back air. So, there's definitely plays with Byleth that you can definitely do. And yeah, that move is good. That's going to make landing quite difficult. Especially short hop. Fast fall. Might be able to drag people down. But yeah, something I need to practice a lot more with. As you can tell, up smash is very similar. Up smash, by the way, has a wonderful thing where it will grab people next to you. And that move is powerful. So let's get on to the smash attacks then. Forward smash is really, really powerful if you hit someone with the end of the knife blade, as you can see like that. So about a platform's width away from you. Any closer and you will clunk them. It does damage, as you can see, but you really want to be about here. Ooh. Step forward a bit and stab. That does an insane amount of damage. I've been killed by that move more often than not. It's a slow move as well, so it's like I shouldn't be getting killed by it, but it is the one move that seems to be catching me more than anything else. So yeah, forward smash, very, very powerful. Up smash, like I said, if you're facing them anyway, put them in there. You can do up smash into probably up tilt into. Let's have a look. Do up smash, up, up smash, up air. I'm just being really pants, so ignore that. So there's that. Up smash is actually really good. Again, going to make it, especially underneath a platform. Going to be a pretty good move, I think. Up smash, down smash, like I said earlier, is very slow. Will kill pretty easily though. You charge it up, boosh. It hoofs you up as well. That's the insane thing about it. I mean, on a full charge down smash from the front, that's 38% damage. Don't know what the back hitbox is like. Oh, it's the same. So that's pretty nuts. That is. It's a good move though. Next up, we then have the special moves. Special moves have various different abilities. They kind of give Byleth the flavour of the character, if you like. So you can see that it's a very hard-hitting character who's fairly quite light, hasn't got the best jumping, isn't very fast, but does have some fairly good specials. However, they are very easy to block and or avoid if you know what are coming. So, neutral special is this bow. Does a fairly decent amount of damage. I have been hit by this bow and killed by this bow so many times. I don't know why, I just struggle to avoid it. Still learning to play the character. As you can see, the one shot, cancel out of it as well, which is good. You can cancel out of it quite quickly, so you can be like, haha, and then switch into something else. Oh, you can dodge out of it. I did not know that. Well, there you go, you can sidestep out of it too. So if you hit somebody with it, it's fairly decent. It's a good move to just chuck out, or cancel out of if you don't want to. You can trick them. However, when you hold it down, and it does this, it does an insane amount of damage. Now, I've managed to spot dodge it and roll out the way of it. I'm trying to learn how to reflector it better with K-Rool, but that is a move that is very, 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 very hard to, like, sometimes judge. I always get confused with it. I need to, like, learn the animation better, but you can see how powerful it is. It's actually bonkers. After that, we have got side special, which is at a bar, I think. You can do a little short tap, and you can smash it as well. I'm not sure what the difference is, so I'm going to try and just tap it. Oh, that's not good. So, the 20% versus... maybe that is the 20% version. I don't know, I thought there was... It's got range on it. Anyway, you can see that it's pretty powerful. I don't get hit by this move much. This is the one move that I don't think many people have been using. Or at least I've not seen many people use it against me. My favourite thing to do is to do a turnaround. But it does have that slight start up where the thing flashes before it hits. But it's cool. It covers a massive range. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I used to like to run away and then turn around and do it. It can also get you through someone. Sometimes, like, I find that I can just, if someone times it right, they'll just go through them. It's a good move though, and in the air version, whoops, the air version does cover a bit more radius, and you can go off stage and potentially get someone with it. I've got a feeling, because it comes up quite low, you might be able to catch people. Oh! But yeah, it's the move I see the least. I think it's just because of how it works. It's not that strong. It will kill you at higher percentages, but it's not too crazy. I've seen more people kill me with the bow. Down special! This is probably the silliest move. There's iframes on the second half of this move, I believe. That's 30%. That's 30%, and I didn't actually hit her with the axe. Just got her with the grounded attack. Oh, there you go, 9%, sorry, my bad. I was messing around with it. So you get 9% in the pop-up. If I can do this correctly. There's obviously a lot of lag after that. Or you can hit them straight up with the axe itself for 36%, which is an insane amount of damage. And it probably kills on 2. Oops. I'm curious, does it do more damage if you turn around? No. And it probably takes 2 shots to kill. So that move you do have to be very careful of. If someone throws it out, the best thing you can do is just avoid it. And then go in for a grab. Just stay out of range, go for a grab, get him. If you are going to go in for a grab, do it quickly because, yeah, iframes. Don't challenge this move. I've died to it once. I don't know why, but it's a move that is... It's fun to do. And, you know, to pull it out and whatnot, but it is super slow. So I don't recommend chucking it out too much. Excuse me. Lastly, there's up B, which, if you haven't seen it already, up B will jump on people and knock them sideways, unless they are on a higher percentage, in which case it will knock them down. So you can do crazy things like this. Like, oh, ah. I'll try and get Robin off the stage. It's going to be a bit annoying because it's kind of annoying. The one time I want to knock them upwards. There we go. Damn it. But yeah, you can latch onto people when they're on a lower percentage. You can do this, and you can potentially catch them up. It's, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this move. It's cool. I don't know how practical it is. Like, it's going to be fun to spike people the times I get it. Oh, guess someone even went on the ground. Nice. Oh, damn, he automatically latched onto the ledge. You can do a secret thing with this where you can... If I try and pull this off. Can I do it, Byleth? Not if you keep doing that, I won't. So you can actually latch onto the underbelly of Battlefield when you're up B. But it's got such a long range to the... okay, I mucked it up. But you can, on certain stages, latch onto walls with it, and you can do that a couple times. As I said, I've not played this character that much, so I'm probably not showing the character off in the best use. But to give you some thoughts on this character, I think they're fun. I do think they're fun. I don't think they will replace my actual Fire Emblem character, which is Roy. Roy is my favourite Fire Emblem character. He's always been my favourite Fire Emblem character. And Byleth, I don't see ever switching that out. I do think Byleth is fun though. And it's nice to have a slightly simpler character come out in the Fighter Pass after having all these other characters come out. So, if you ignore the controversy and just play the character and just see how you feel about them, like, yes, this is maybe not the character you wanted, but they are fun. Once I get a chance, I will probably spend more time playing with the character in actual matches. I've played more time against... so hard to grab them. I spent more time playing against the character than I have actually playing as the character. So, you know, there is that side of it, but all in all, I think they're fun. I've had a good time with them, and we're just going to kill Robin one last time to the head. See you later, Robin. So yeah, that's my honest opinions of Byleth. I think they're fun, very basic character, nothing too crazy, no combat mechanics, nothing like that. Just have to be aware that they are a lot slower than they seem, but they do hit pretty hard, and you will get kills at weird times. And I think people, once they suss the character out, will find them quite easy to fight against. But there are going to be kills that are going to come from this character that are unexpected. So yeah, there's Byleth in a nutshell. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching as always. If you like this video, hit like. If you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe. The Twitter and Facebook links are down there if you want to join in on those places as well. And until next video, I'll see you then.